Hello, it's Chaotic K here. So today we're going to start our Animal Crossing island with Isabelle's home. So she works at Town Hall or Residential Services. So we are going to make her home look like that on the outside so that we can really have our island feel like Animal Crossing. All the houses are going to be styled that way, so it'll be pretty cool, I think. So here we're starting by getting that front designed. I want to apologize in advance because I did try to record this when I made it originally, but I struggled to get the recording to work and there were interruptions, so I ended up deciding to just delete it all and start fresh, but I didn't delete it all, so there are some things that pop up that shouldn't, and we'll just delete them and continue on like it never happened. So we're gonna start by finding some pillars here. And I chose these ones originally, but later on we're actually gonna go with some different ones on the far end because they actually look a lot closer to the pillars on Town Hall. And I personally like the look better as well. We couldn't find the exact door to match, but I honestly love the windows on this door, and I still feel like it gives off the same vibe. And looking for our wallpaper for the front of the house or front of the building, I was looking for a light orange brick, but I only have base game, and apparently base game doesn't like orange. There are those ones that I'm pulling up right now, but they're honestly pretty ugly, so they're dark orange. It's gross. So we're going with this. Here I'm just looking for some wall or some flooring to match our stairs for that top area. I did lower down the house one because I noticed that Town Hall only has 2 steps and we had 3. I don't like the look of the pillars on top of the platform there, so I want to shrink down everything, move them off to the side, and then I'll pull up the cheats bar eventually here. I struggle for a bit. And I'm going to put in bb.moveObjects on, and that'll help me be able to put those pillars exactly where I want them without them clipping to the stairs or the platform. So once I place them, then I will add our platform and the stairs again, and the pillars will stay in place and they'll do exactly what I want. So that'll be perfect. Yeah, so when I made that platform, it just was raised up one that I didn't want. So I just clicked it and clicked that lower arrow so that it can be level and look nice. Here I'm looking for some trim for the platform. It doesn't really matter too much though because I end up doing the stairs 4 squares across instead of just 2. For a better resemblance to our town hall. So I just raised up those pillars because they were lower than our roof was going to be. So they'll be able to actually line up perfect with our roof. Now you'll see here this is some stuff I forgot to delete, but I will show you how to put those up there. But first we're going to grab some windows. And we actually got really close with the windows. I really like these ones as well, so that worked out perfect. And you don't see the back of the house, or I guess the back of town hall or residential services, or really the sides, so you don't really know what that looks like. So I just put windows there, and if we need to move them, we'll move them. The main thing was getting that front correct. So here I'm just using our roofing piece, pulling it forward, pulling those little, or lowering it because that's a little tall there. I'm going to pull that side corner down just so that we can get a nicer look. And I'm going to bring that in because you don't want to see that from the back. Now we're going to use our full roof, pull it over. I'm going to bring those corners down just like we did with the front. And that'll just help line everything up and look really sharp. So for the roofing, I wanted to get a nice blue. We were close with the one I'm currently clicked on, but I didn't like it. It was giving off this blue and red lining look, and I think I was just staring at it too long because I end up changing that for the next video. And it does match with our top piece better, but this is what I ended up going with because that was the only other blue we had. And now we're just choosing our trim, and I'm really excited because I didn't know you could add trim to the bottom area of that roofing, and it's perfect for town hall because if you've seen town hall, it actually has that triangle look and it's framed in with that roof trim on the bottom as well, so it looks really good. I'm excited about that. Now I'm just trying to find some wallpaper that'll go in that triangle part. But we actually didn't have like a white. We had a lot of grays, off-whites, so I just went with like the lightest gray I could find. I didn't like that clean room look. It looked gross. Did not look clean. So for our next video, we are going to decorate the inside of Town Hall, of Isabella's home, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I end up doing. It's really cute, and I think it matches her aesthetic and how she acts. She's a little cutie. We had to go really cute, so I'm pumped. So here I am actually replacing the pillars now. But once we're done Isabella's home, leave comments on what you want to see next. Do you want to see Red's home over behind us there? I wanted to make it look like a boat on water, so I'm pretty pumped about that one. That one would be my go-to next. But I also have a beach home. We've got some villager homes that I can build. I was thinking of putting Celeste in one of those. She is one of my favorite characters because she is so sweet, so cute. So I'm thinking of putting her up on that higher up tier. so that she can look at the stars better. I also have 2 areas for Nook's Cranny and for the Able sisters. So if you want to see their homes next, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just choose what I want to do. So I'm adding the clock to the top part of Town Hall here. You can actually put a roof on a half wall. So what I'm doing is I'm going to grab a awning to put on top of this. But I thought it was really clever to use the half wall, put it where I wanted, and it's really easy to switch out the sizing of the half walls. You can actually replace it by just hovering over it with the new height that you want. So right now I'm too low. I end up going higher than that because we want to fit a clock on there. So first of all, I struggled for a little bit. I stared at it because I was like, how are we gonna do this? But you can't raise it up, you can't lower it down or higher it with those arrows. That's just for the actual flooring portion of that room. But if you see there, you can just hover over the place and replace it with a taller flooring. Taller half wall. And I just copied the same wallpaper as the triangle area there. I was considering framing it with some pillars, but you can't lower the pillars. You can only raise them up. You can't raise them down past the point that they're built at. So I got rid of that idea. But I might try to go back to that, see if I can frame it in a different way later on. But for this video, I didn't do anything else. I'm taking a little break here, got a little distracted, a little excited. I wanted to put in my flag. So we only have one flag in base game, and it's our pride flag that's supposed to hang on a wall. But with bb.move objects on, you can actually put it wherever you want. You can do this with anything, really. There are a few objects that won't let you, but mostly everything you can just let hover and place wherever you want, which is awesome. So that's what I did, and you can raise that up with the 9 key. You can lower using the 0 key, and you can shrink and resize objects using your bracket keys. Another way to free place objects is by holding down Alt, and then your object will no longer clip to the ground in a specific way. You can literally place it however you want. So this is my awning that I'm going to use. I'm going to change it to blue, shrink it down, and hover it over there to try to get it as accurate as possible. Unfortunately, it does end up clipping with our half walls and our roof in the front. So I ended up removing both of those things so I could put the awning on there, but I should have just moved them off to the side. I moved a half wall off to the side, but I could have also moved the front roof part off to the side as well instead of deleting it, because I ended up having to delete it and then rebuild it, re-put the trim on, re-shingle it, when I could have just moved it off to the side and moved it back on. So learn from my mistakes. Don't struggle as much as I did. Yeah, here's me being like, why doesn't this work? What is that? And then being like, oh, darn it. It's my freaking roof. Yeah, so I did do my landscaping, some of my landscaping ahead of time. I just wanted to give you an idea of what I can do, and I really wanted to make it look like it was Animal Crossing, so I did do a ramp in the back there, and I made it really accurate to how it actually looks in the game. And I did lower a step from the grass to the sand area in the beach. I did try to level my beach water as well, so that it was trimmed exactly in squares, just like a river would be, even though it is my beach and not my river. I kind of combined the two because I thought it would be neat. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing more landscaping. I love adding stuff, so every video I think you're gonna see a bunch of new stuff in the background, and it's gonna be more and more cluttered and more cool and amazing, I hope. There. It's looking like a cute little schoolhouse now. Now, for my clock, I just went into decorations, and I couldn't find it right away, so I just typed in clock, and I found one with Roman numerals on it already, which is perfect because that's what Town Hall's clock has. And because it's tiny, I did enlarge it using my bracket key, and it fit perfectly on there. I even could raise it up a little bit, and then looking at it from the side, it actually looks like it's built out of the roof, like the roof is built around it, which makes me very happy. It looks so close to Town Hall. So now we're gonna build our bulletin board, because like I said before, I only have base game. I only plan on having base game until I see what Sims 5 has for me. I just got this a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I needed it because I used to play Sims when I was younger, and I loved it so much, and I found out that Sims 4 base game is free, so I immediately downloaded it, so pumped, and I am obsessed. I love it. So but I'm holding out. I want to wait and see, because if I start buying all these packs for Sims 4 and then I find out Sims 5 is even better, I'm gonna be upset. But anyway, so we don't have the standing bulletin board, so what I actually used is the longest version of, what are those called? Like a ventilation system for your stove. It does hover a little bit above the ground, but honestly you cannot tell at all. And I can always hide that with some decorations, like a cute little pot of flowers or something in front of it, but really you can't tell it's floating at all. It looks really good, and it just so happens to come in a brown too, so it looks like it's made out of wood. The one in Animal Crossing, in specifically New Horizon, is green, but I'll take what I can get. Can't get a green bulletin board, but we can get a brown one. I am happy. Boom. Struggling. Yeah, so they do hover a little bit, but like I said, you cannot tell. So now I want to find this little green awning It is really cute. So it's not all green, it's striped. So it's a little different than in the game, but we're already different than the game. So we're not going to be super accurate, but I'm just going to copy this awning so that it'll take me right to the other one. Right there. Dandy striped awning. And I'll just shrink that down, raise it up. And I'm using my Alt key to place it exactly how I want it. And I end up doing this 6 or 7 times to get that all the way across. And it looks adorable. I'm really happy with it. If you guys have any ideas of how to make things in Sims based on only base game materials, let me know ahead of time. Like if you want me to make, say the boat for Red, if you have a good idea on how to make that, leave a comment below. I'd love to try it out. I'd love to see your guys' ideas. Over off to the side, you can see I have some magic beans in a tree that are enlarged so that they kind of look like apple trees in Animal Crossing. But if you have any better ideas, I could not find like a single apple. Maybe I need to just put pictures of, or frame pictures of apples up there. Oh, so here, I thought it would be adorable to put this little duck up here so that it looks like we have a notification, because that's what it does in the game. And that's our really cute town hall. Well, I can't wait for our next video. I'm so excited to actually get to decorate the inside. I know it's going to be a challenge because it is an extremely tiny home. But I love challenges, so this is going to be amazing. Thank you for watching. Bye!